Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me for the 10X Your Business with a Heart webinar. And today we're going to talk about the 3 questions that you need to be asking before you start making it big in your business. So thanks so much for joining and waiting right now waiting for it to go live right now, and I see that we're live on the website. So excited to have you here, guys. And thanks so much for joining. The topic, as I was mentioning, is 3 questions that you need to answer before you make it big in your business. And this is for you, whether you have a product or you have a service. And the reason why I started doing these webinars is to help people out for free, to offer more value to the community. And I'm going to be answering your questions. So here on the page, you can see the chat below, and I'm going to be checking it often and figuring out what your questions are and answering them live. So thanks so much for joining me. And at the end of the webinar, I will be sharing with you a document, which I only give to my clients, which has a process to follow to find your value and figure out what your value is in your business. And just to introduce myself, now that we have some people coming in, I'm Leyla Razeghi. If we haven't met yet, I'm a business strategist, and I work with companies that have a positive purpose in their business, that want to make a difference, and I help them grow their business by working smarter and not harder. And I have help them get clear on their packages, on their pricing, on who their ideal client is. So that is the type of work that I do. And I'm going to start sharing my screen. And I want you to keep them coming. When you have any questions, I'm going to be checking the chat often. So I'm going to start sharing my screen with you guys. Yeah. So we have 10X Your Business with a Heart, which is the webinar that I started. This is actually the second installment of the 10X Your Business with a Heart webinar. And I'm excited to share with you a lot of business tips today. And the things that I'm going to be sharing, first of all, is going to be my story. Then I'm going to share what my promise is for you this afternoon and who this is for. And I'm going to share what my business is for business success, my system for business success, and what's the biggest mistake that entrepreneurs make, so you can figure out if you're making it right now or not. And then we're going to look at 3 questions you have to answer before you make it big in business. And then we're going to talk about how I can further help you. And I'm going to share a copy with you of my process that I share exclusively with my clients in order to increase prices with confidence. Please feel free to ask questions in the chat box. Nothing is off limits when it comes to business, and I'll be checking often to see what you guys are up to, and if you have any questions. And I see we have some live viewers right now. So let me know, guys, if you have any questions, and let me know what you guys do. Do we have any product people here? Do we have any service people? Let me know what you guys are up to, so I can customize the talk specifically to you. So is this you? This is for people that are launching soon and want to do it right, or they're stuck in a plateau and they're tired of making a certain amount of money a month. They're tired of making $2,000, $3,000 a month and feeling stuck there right now. And that you want to grow your business, or you want to launch and you want to do it right from the beginning. And you're working really hard, but you're not seeing results that are proportional to this effort. This is for you. If you have tried connecting your big business vision to your everyday tasks, but you have been having issues doing that, you're having a hard time connecting with your business vision. And if you're not making as much money in your business as you would like yet. So if this is you, you're going to find today really useful. And my promise for you today is that I'm going to share everything I have with you. I'm going to try and help you out as much as I can. And if you have any questions, I'm going to be really open about answering them and give you my best today. So that's my promise to you today. And no question is off limits when it comes to business. So there's a chat box in the page that you can use to ask me any question that you have. And as promised, I'm going to share with you my story. So that beautiful beach you see right there is El Salvador. I am from El Salvador, Central America. And I moved to Canada because for everything but the weather, pretty much. So for reasons of having like better opportunities and for just for a better future for myself. And I moved here with my brother in 2009. And since then, I worked a few different corporate jobs in the good old cubicle that you see over there. And I had some corporate jobs back in El Salvador, and I have some in Toronto as well. And I learned that that wasn't for me, that I felt really limited. And little by little, as I was doing my journey, as I was establishing myself and my journey of self-discovery, I found that I wasn't passionate about helping big business. I wanted to help smaller businesses make it. I wanted to help them do better, and I specifically wanted to work with people that were had a purpose-driven business. So a business that was fulfilling their passions and where they were doing whatever they did from a place of passion and purpose. So that's the reason why I started my business. And the reason why I now live in Toronto. And what happens is usually when you find your passion, things get worse before they get better. So what happened to me was that I wasn't happy in my job. And then little by little, like things started getting even worse for me with my boss and with what I was doing until it came a point in which I had to quit. So I pretty much, I told my boss I was done over the phone. And she asked me to work on my performance review and tasks. And I didn't want to do that. And the reason why I didn't want to do that is because I was leaving soon. So then I told her, oh, I'm going to let you know on Monday, because she was away. And I said, I'm going to let you know on Monday why I can't do my performance review. And she said, you know what, call me right now. So I had to quit over the phone. And that's my dramatic exit from corporate. And I've never been back after that. And it feels amazing now to help businesses with a heart and help businesses that have a positive purpose and want to do good in the world. So I'm going to share with you my system for success. So this is the system that I use with my clients and that I've used in my own business in order to grow it and pretty much start making more than what I was doing in corporate as of now. And this is the PON system. And it starts with identifying a problem that can be internal or external. And the problem is pretty much you identify there's something outside of you that you want to solve. So maybe you see that there's a need in the market for organic foods, and you're the one that wants to provide that. And then when it comes to the internal problem is you being in a job or in a position that you don't want to be in, and knowing that you have a bigger calling. So that's where business starts. It starts by fulfilling a problem, offering a solution to people, and by figuring out that you're not really where you want to be in your life and you want to be doing something different. And that's where usually people start a business. And then you clarify what your purpose is. Why are you doing what you do? People buy the reason why you do what you do, not the object. People are not buying your time. People are buying the solution, and they're buying your purpose behind your business. And the present situation of your business, you have to look at, are you ready to launch, or what is not working right now, and how can we revise that? And then we work on offerings. So we figure out what are you offering right now that's working, and that what are the pricing and promotions and all the things that you need to maybe revise. How are you bringing this to the world? And then we work on a new launch or relaunch of your business, or a revision of some parts that are not working correctly. And then the last step is the direction for success, in which we work on figuring out what are the strategies for you to find more clients. So I'm going to talk about the number one mistake that entrepreneurs make. And this is getting shiny object syndrome. And not everything that's shiny is a diamond or gold, and not everything that sounds like a great opportunity ends up being one. What happens is a lot of us get into entrepreneurship and start seeing a lot of opportunities for showcasing ourselves and what we do. And that can be like PR, or it can be being in the media. And then you have to ask yourself this question: do you want to be a celebrity, or do you want to make money? Like, which one do you want? Because the things that you're going to be doing in order to become a celebrity are not necessarily the same things that you're going to do to make money in your business and make that impact that you want to make. So I call this shiny object syndrome for new entrepreneurs. And it's when you're trying to go out there and find clients, and you're trying to go out there and be showcased in different media without knowing that what you're selling, knowing what you're selling and who you're selling it to. So you don't have a clarity on what the competitive advantages are of what you offer. You don't have a clarity of who your ideal client is, but you're still trying to go out there and showcase, but you're really not clear. And I can tell you, if you're not clear, the potential clients won't be clear either. Without being clear on what is your business, no one will buy. Like, no one will care that you're an expert and you're showing up in the media and that you are everywhere and you wrote a book and that you were on a morning show. That doesn't really matter if you can't help people solve their issues. That's what you're in business for. Now we're going to start digging deep on the questions that you have to ask yourself before you make it big on business. And the first question that you want to ask yourself is, how do you want to feel in your business? And yeah, you read that right. This is a business strategy webinar, and we're talking about feelings. It is true. And the reason why is because for a business to work, and for pretty much any endeavor to work, or even a relationship, you have to start by figuring out how do you want to feel. And this is a really, really personal exercise. You might think that people have like the same core desired feelings and everyone wants to feel successful, but you would be surprised. People have a lot of different motivations, and I work with a client who wanted to feel challenged in his business. And for me, that sounds stressful. Like, feeling challenged to me sounds stressful. And this person, that's what they wanted. So they, good for them, right? To have clarity. Some people want to work 7 days a week. Some people want to travel a lot. Some people want to feel like they're making an impact. In my case, my core desired feelings are flexibility, abundance, positive impact, and feeling lit up. So as long as I have that, I really don't care what I'm doing. And as long as it's something that makes me feel that way, that makes me feel like I'm making a positive impact, that it makes me feel abundant. So I invite you to explore. Do you want to feel joyful, useful, spend more time with family? Do you want to make 6 figures? Do you want to make millions? Do you want to take a lot of holidays? Like, what do you want to do? And you're free here. Don't feel guilty. I spent a period of my life in which I was feeling guilty about wanting to work 4 days a week in the future and then do charity as well. And I was thinking, okay, so I want to like do all these projects in only 4 days out of the week. Maybe I'm lazy. No, that's just my personal choice. And everyone will have something. There's people that never want to retire. There's people that want to retire early. There's people that want to travel the world. There's people that want to buy a house and do real estate locally. So how do you want to feel in your business, and what are your personal goals? I invite you to look at a list of feelings and try and choose 10 for yourself, and then do a process of elimination and find from 3 to 6 things that are the core things that you want to be feeling in your business. And this might change with time. This might change after a couple of years in business, or after a couple of weeks. But this is an exercise that's really valuable. And I do this exercise yearly, and things change a little bit, but a lot of it in what the core of what I want stays the same. And let me know, guys, if you have any questions. I'm checking the chat box. And let me know if there's anyone here that has a product or a service, and what are you guys up to? And just to let you know, you can sign into the chat anonymously without necessarily signing in with a social media account. The second question that we're going to be exploring is, what problem are you solving? And we talked about it at the beginning when we were chatting about my system. We need to identify what solution you're selling. And the picture there is just a funny way to show you that there's several things that can do the same thing and offer the same solution. If I told you, I want to buy something to put stuff in, I want to buy something to carry some stuff. If I just told you that, you could either go buy a fancy purse, I think that one's Burberry, or you can go and get me a garbage bag. And they're both solving the same problem in this case. And this is just to illustrate how specific you need to get about the problem that you're solving. It doesn't matter if you're selling a product or a service. We're all in the business of selling solutions. If someone's selling an electronic device to help with pain, and another person's is offering massage therapy, they're both offering a solution for pain, right? So you have to think in that sense. What is the solution that you're offering? What pain point are you helping people with? And what is the problem that you're solving? So what did you see out there that you want to solve? So if you are, for example, a fitness coach, have you seen people out there that want to lose weight faster without sacrificing the way they eat? Or people that want to have a healthier lifestyle and love themselves? So that is what I'm talking about when it comes to the problem. When it comes to my business, the problem that I'm personally solving is people that feel stuck in their business, people that are working really hard, but they're maybe going really fast in the wrong direction. They may be putting a lot of effort into what they're doing, and they may not be getting far. And that is, in my case, the problem that I'm solving. So you had a business idea, or maybe you currently have a business. So I invite you to think about the problem that you're solving. And if you want to share with me in the chat box, I can offer some feedback around that. You just have to think and put yourself in your customer's shoes. And what are they looking for? What is the type of solution that they're wanting? In business, you help people avoid a pain or get pleasure, pretty much. But people really respond to avoiding pain. So what pain are you avoiding them? What pleasure are you giving them? If you're delivering food, maybe you're saving people money, you're saving people time, you're saving people the effort of cooking, for example. So that is the solution that you're offering. And pretty much, what do they get from you? Why would people buy from you, right? And keep in mind that your competition is everything that would solve the same problem. So sometimes we make the mistake of assuming that our only competition are the people that are offering the exact same thing. But you have to think bigger than that and realize that anything that helps people with what you do or offers the same solution is competition. And I'm not saying that so you go out there and get obsessive about what other people are doing. I'm just explaining that so you can keep an eye out for all the different solutions that are out there and make yourself stand out. And the third question is, who are you serving? And yes, that is your choice. There are two ways to figuring out what target market you want to have. And the first one is by choosing, by sitting down and doing an exercise, a detailed exercise, and figure out how are you serving these people? How are they? Who are they? What do they look like? What do they do? How are they different from anyone else? And what type of things are the ones that you're solving for them? What do they do in their free time? And when you go and do this exercise around the person that you want to serve, I invite you to just get deep in the things that matter to you. Because, for example, I've heard some people say, oh, I don't want to pick a niche because I don't want to work with men or women. I want to work with both, for example. And you don't have to pick in every single category and for every single thing. You just have to be as specific as possible as it relates with what you do. For example, I've seen businesses that help people with fitness and that work with fathers from the age of 25 to 40. And that's what matters to them. And that they're overweight, they're having a hard time getting fit. And in my case, I work with products and services, and I mainly work with people who offer a consumer product or people that offer professional services. But I also work with some coaches, right? So you have to keep in mind that you get a primary market and a secondary target market. So the primary one is the one you pick, the one you talk to, but there's going to be some people outside of that that are going to connect with you, and then it's for you to decide if you want to work with them or not. Another way of finding out who your target market is by going out there and doing it. By going out there and offering the product and the service and figuring out who is resonating with it. And even with that, you want to have some, be a little bit specific even from the beginning. And keep an open mind that if you're just launching your business, this might change. The type of people that you're working with might change, and it probably will. We will find out that you want to work with people that are further along in their lives or further along in your businesses. Maybe you want to work with younger people. You want to work with people that are making more money or less money. So this will definitely change, but you want to go out there with an idea of who you want to work with. And then you want to polish this idea after you've been in business for a while. And think about, why would these people buy from you? So this is huge. From the perspective of the target market, they will connect with the reason why you do what you do, with the purposeful reason behind your business. And they are looking and they're being bombarded every day with different options of people offering the same thing that you do. But these people are not you. So you have to think, why would this target market connect with you and not with the other people? And why would you want to target that specific people? For example, like one of my clients was saying that she wants to work with women because she identifies with the challenges that they're going through. So that's the reason why she's making women her target market, for example. So, or maybe I've seen virtual assistants that work with single mom entrepreneurs because they identify with those challenges as well. So what are your challenges that people will be able to identify with that are going to help you connect with them and attract the right people? And you have to realize that a lot of the time, the challenges that you help people with are going to be the same challenges that you went through. The same challenges that maybe you went through a couple months ago or a year ago. Usually what we learn in life is what we need to be teaching people in the future. And sometimes we're learning about it at the same time as we're teaching. So it's an evolving process. And a lot of us work with people that were us a couple of years ago. So people that people that are going through the same challenges that we went through a while ago. So I have a quick testimonial here from my client, Linda. And we help her clarify these questions. We help her figure out how she wanted to feel in her business. What was she doing what she was doing? So what was her purpose? And we help her figure out who she wanted to serve and what solution was she offering and what helped her stand out. And that helped her go from selling individual hours here and there to people to taking it to the next level and building packages and starting offering those packages. And we did some mindset work to help her present herself as a professional coach and the expert and position herself in the market for intuitive coaching. And we had an amazing time together, and now she is able to sell packages and make a lot more money than what she's making, and on her way to quitting her job, her side job. Another huge mistake that entrepreneurs make is to compare themselves to others. And that's why I say inspiration, not comparison. And I was mentioning this earlier as well. You can get ideas from your competition and other industries, and that's amazing. You can even see that some people are using specific social media platforms, or people that are using certain language that's working, and you can adapt it to yourself. You don't want to copy, but you can adapt ideas, and that's amazing. But the moment we start comparing ourselves to others and we start thinking that they're doing better than us, then this person doesn't deserve what they have and they have it, or that Periscope's working for someone, maybe we should do it too, just because it's working. We have to, when we're seeing the things that are working for other people and when we're getting new ideas, we have to make sure that we're coming from a place of abundance and not a place of lack. Because if we come from a place of lack and feeling bad about ourselves, we're just going to beat ourselves up. And we might end up incorporating things that are not the right fit for us in our business. We're going to end up incorporating things that might work for other people and not for us. For example, I love webinars and video, but I might have a client that's really shy. And this person might not love doing video. And if they say, oh, webinars work for Leyla, they're going to work for me. Not really. You have to find solutions that are customized to you, what you want to do. And in order to implement something, you have to have a better reason than this worked for this person, and it might work for me. When you follow every little thing that you see around and you build your business around what other people do, what happens is that you, as I was mentioning, you end up beating yourself up, and you end up starting all these little projects here and there, and you don't finish them because you're not motivated and maybe it wasn't the right thing for you. So take ownership and empower yourself and realize that it's not about copying other people and comparing yourself, because everyone is in their own journey, and we can only see the tip of the iceberg when it comes to how other people are doing and why they do things. And this is one of my favorite metaphors that I came up with when it comes to the different types of entrepreneurs. Which one are you and who are you? We have two fuzzy, cute animals, and they both represent a type of entrepreneur. The first one is a hamster. And even though that hamster is not in its wheel, what this represents is the entrepreneur that wakes up every day doing the same thing and running and running and running in the wheel, maybe running in the wrong direction. Maybe spending all day pitching to the wrong people. Maybe spending all day doing sales call with people that are not the right target market. Maybe spending all day reading newsletters and getting confused with all the strategies and all the different topics that people offer. Maybe you're just on social media checking out Facebook groups and are not finding really what works for you. So if you're this type of entrepreneur, I invite you to look at systems and strategy. Because when you really look at your business foundations and you build your business for success around your target market and around how you want to feel, and you have that guidance, that helps you be a squirrel entrepreneur. And these type of entrepreneurs are the ones that are working smarter, they're not working harder, they do the right things, they focus on a revenue generating activities, and they're able to like save enough for the future so they can like keep it in the little box there and have food and be able to take some time off when it gets colder in the winter. So which one are you? Are you the entrepreneur that's going round and round and round and doing the same things over and over again? Or are you the entrepreneur that is working in the right things and investing in the right things and getting support and help in their systems and strategy so you can move to the next level and take a break when you need to? Another story to share, another success story is Sarah. And she when we met, she had a side job that she wasn't enjoying, and she knew that she wanted to help women around empowerment. She wanted to share her story with the world, and she wrote a book that is being launched this week. She wanted to capitalize on that, and she wanted to figure out how to serve. So a lot of you know what you want to help people around or what you want to offer, but it's really important for you to package it the right way. And like I was mentioning before, figure out who you want to work with and why would they buy from you, and figure out what's the problem that you're solving. So we helped her around that. We figured out the specific market that she wanted to help, who were women in transition, women who were going through certain challenges in life. And we help her create packages and pricing in order for her to offer and start getting some clients and start getting some income and capitalize on that attention that she started getting with her book. If you are tired of spinning your wheels or of running around in your wheel, in that hamster wheel that I was talking about before, I have something for you. So I have 10 spots in the next 2 weeks to speak with you one-on-one on the phone about how to dramatically improve your sales and attract more clients. And the advice that I'm giving you is from proven business strategies from my 3 business degrees, business school, and entrepreneurship experience. During that conversation, we will help you get crystal clear about what's holding you back in getting the results you want. During that one-on-one conversation, we talk about what is getting in the way of you and your vision. And we figure out what are the next steps, specific and customized for you and your business, that are going to help you get to the next stage. And it's a one-on-one conversation. It's completely free. There's 10 spots available this month. And you can apply for that conversation at leylarazeghi.com/session. And the reason why you apply is because I only talk to people that I'm sure that I can help. So I only chat with people that are in my area of expertise and that have a clear business idea, that are driven, that are going to walk their talk, that are going to take action. Because the people that get results are action takers. We all make mistakes. We all learn new things. And the people that are going to do better in business are the ones that are moving along and that are figuring out what is getting in their way and how can they be better every day and how can they serve their clients better. So if you want to have that conversation and you're ready to make a change and hear about what are the next steps that are going to bridge you from the current state you're at in your business and what you want to do in the future, you can apply at leylarazeghi.com/session. And a little bit about my system so you can get an idea of the type of things that I can help you with. My 6-month program clients get support in all of these areas. My system is formed by 3 parts. The first one is business foundation, so business building for success. And we work on your business model. We work on your why and your mission and your vision. We work on your ideal client. We work on your offer and packages and your website and who your target market is. Then the second part is all about achieving your goals and how to create a system that works for you and a schedule that's going to help you achieve the specific goals and the specific lifestyle that you want to have in your business. And then we end by working on what are the specific strategies that can help you achieve and find more of your dream clients. So are you going to be using social media, seminars, webinars, etc.? And this system has been called by people like a mini MBA. Other people have said that it's the only system that they have seen that includes everything from foundations to business growth. A lot of people are only helping entrepreneurs with figuring out how to find clients or how to build a list or how to do a newsletter. And this is the only system that covers everything from who do you serve, how do you serve them, what are your packages, what is your pricing, to what are some ideas for you to start finding clients now. Not in the future, not when your offerings are perfect, not when you know more, but now. And what is this costing you? And what I mean by that is when you're not taking action and you're staying where you are right now, what is this costing you? Not getting the support that you need. And you feel called to be in this webinar and watch this video training for a reason. So what are the parts in your business that you're getting stuck? And what is this costing you when it comes to fulfilling your purpose? Helping other people. When it comes to the amount of money that you're making. When it comes to your mindset. Your peace of mind. The satisfaction that you have in your business. When it comes to your family life, how you show up, how much free time you take, the example that you're giving your children, how much time you're dedicating to your partner, your social life, how much time off are you taking, how are you showing up to your friends, how are you showing up to your community. And if you're ready to take that next step and have this free conversation, limited spots available, there's 10 spots for the next 2 weeks, you can apply at leylarazeghi.com/session and see if it's a good fit for us to chat on getting you clear on what's getting in your way to achieving your vision and what are some crystal clear next steps for you to take in order to achieve what you want in business. Thanks so much for coming to this training, for showing up, whether if it's to the replay or live. And I invite you to participate on the next webinar. Now they're bi-monthly because of popular demand. And the next one is going to be on May 24th at 4 p.m. EST. And it's going to be 3 ways to start getting clients now. We're going to talk about how to focus on revenue generating activities and how to find the right clients. And we're going to have these webinars every second and fourth Tuesday of each month. And I'm typing on the chat box so you can get the document that only my clients get in order to increase their prices with confidence. So I'm going to type this for the people that are here live. And if you're not here live, I invite you to show up on May 24th to learn 3 ways to start getting clients right now and get the value and be part of the Q&A, and also get the document that my clients use to increase their prices with confidence and get clear on what their value is. Thanks so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate you taking time off your busy day and showing up and sharing with me and talking about your business and asking questions. And I invite you to implement these things. And right now you fall in one of two categories. The first category is people that think, oh, thanks so much, Leyla. That's amazing. I'm going to go and implement it on my own. And that's great. But I can tell you that implementing on your own, while it can be really useful, it can take you a ton of time and a ton of effort. And that the other category of people are the ones that are ready to take action right now. If you're in the second category and you're ready to take action, I invite you to apply for a complimentary half-an-hour session, which is going to be a free one-on-one chat between us. And we're going to really help you find some next steps for your business and get clarity around growing to the next level, whether the next level for you is a new launch or the next level is starting to make more money. And again, you can apply at leylaraseghi.com/session. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me today. And I hope you have an amazing week. And check out this YouTube channel for more trainings. Thank you.